I call this the silent killer of music careers, and most music producers ignore this. If you're a music producer or beat maker and you're not where you want to be, I can almost guarantee you that this is the reason why. In this video, I'm going to go in and show you exactly why you're not where you want to be as a music producer. It's your guy, Brahma Guru, and we're about to go in, so pay attention. Make sure you watch the whole video because you're going to need this information if you want to progress and succeed in your music production career. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. Help us build this tribe. Let's get it. So you've probably been doubting yourself and thinking it's your talent. You probably think you don't got the skills that you need to become noticed or recognized and live off your music full time. You probably think it's your DAW. You probably think you're using the wrong DAW. Man, if I could only use this DAW, I can get where I want to be. Or your gear in that case too. If I only had all the outboard gear that I could get my hands on, man, I need this piece of equipment and I'll be where I want to be. Or you might even think it's a placement, right? If I get this one placement, man, I'll be where I want to be, man. That's not it. That's not it. It's most likely not your talent, not your skills, not your DAW, not your gear. The number one reason why you're not where you want to be as a music producer right now is because you are chasing your distractions. Yep, I said it. And I know how it is because I've done that many times. And there's times I have to catch myself these days, and be like, yo, bro, why are you on TikTok for 45 minutes? Why did I spend just 2-3 hours scrolling on Facebook? I know if you're not an OG like me, Facebook don't apply to you. Your go-to is probably Instagram or TikTok, like I said. But even on Instagram, man, these social media sites are built to draw you in, to eat your attention up. That's what they're built for, and I'm not knocking them. But if you're on that side of it, if you're on the content binging side of it, then you are going to find yourself distracted and not getting things done. You're going to wake up in the morning, first thing you do is grab your phone and you start looking at what happened on Facebook, what happened on Instagram. And some of these stories are negative. I woke up earlier today and I got on Facebook, right? I know I'm like I said, I'm guilty of it too. And I've had to find ways to get myself out of it. I woke up and I seen a post, and it could have ruined my day if I wasn't conscious of it. It was one of those posts that you're like, okay, time for me to sign off. But the thing is, you end up signing back on. And it's because you have these tools. Your phone is set up with all these different apps, and these apps are set up, like I said, to draw your attention. They make money. Look, there was a saying, they make money off your attention, first of all. But there's a saying that if the product is free, if something is free, then you end up being the product, right? And how that works in social media is that these advertisers are paying thousands, millions of dollars for your attention. So these apps are free because they bring you who are the product. Your attention is the product. And these social media platforms make money because they allow these advertisers to sell advertising to you. And I'm not knocking it, but that's always how business has been. Newspapers work that way. Television work that way. Radio works that way. That's why you hear them say, yo, now we got to pay these bills, so we're going to go to this commercial break, right? That's what it is. But on social media, there's really no break. There's commercials, ads all down your timeline. Why do you think they limited the amount of people that you could reach without you spending money on ads, right? You can only reach a very small percentage of the people that follow you, which shows you that you don't own your data. So if you're on these social media platforms and you're just being a product and binge watching, what you have to do is you have to take your attention back, take your power back. Your attention is your power. I have this saying, man, this is what I live by. This is a formula I live by. And I came up with it because I was thinking, I was in my guru spiritual mode. And it came to me that the three most powerful forms of currency are your attention, your time, and money. That's the real ATM, because you're spending either one of these three at any given moment, and some of them all the time. Your attention, you're spending all the time. For you to watch this video, it costs you your attention, but you're getting something back out of it, right? You're investing your attention. because I'm giving you these gems of wisdom and this knowledge, this perspective shift that's going to help you buy your attention back, the most powerful resource you have. Your attention is basically your focused life force energy. So, and we can go deeper into that. And then you have time, right? Time is how you spend your attention, right? It's you spend time with your loved ones. Some of us spend time at the 9 to 5 working. Sometimes we spend all our time on social media, which is very unfortunate, because now you're spending your two most valuable forms of currency all at one time, and you're not getting anything back outside of entertainment. And then you have money, right? And some of us spend money on social media. There's nothing wrong with that. I see ads pop up all the time, and I might see a plugin that I like and I'll grab it, but I'm investing in that way, right? But sometimes I might see something that I really don't need, but it's been on my timeline 7 times in the last 3 days, so I end up going to grab it, right? And that's because these platforms are set up that way, like I said. But your attention, time, and your money, you have to take your power back and focus how you're spending these things, because sometimes you're not going to get anything back out of them. That's the difference between spending and investing. When you spend something, you're not really looking at it to come back in any kind of way. You probably just exchanged it for something, most likely a material good in that case, right? And there's nothing wrong with spending money or spending time or spending attention, but if you're spending it to the point where it's just wasting and you're not investing it, that's when it becomes a problem. You want to treat your attention and your time just like you do your money. In this world that we live in, they put money above these things, but ATM is the real way that it's from top to bottom, the most important to the least important. Money isn't the most important thing. It's your attention, because without your attention, your life force energy, you wouldn't have time or money. So anyway, we'll get deeper into that in another video, but I just wanted to give you that gem, because you need to draw your attention back and refocus where your energy is going. Where your energy goes, your energy flows. That's a law of the universe. So what you could do, right, is start putting your attention into things that you really want to grow. Whatever you put your attention on, it expands, it grows. So if you're on social media watching negative content, that's going to grow in your reality. That's all you're going to be able to see. You're going to just focus on that, because that's what your feed is feeding you. That's why it's called a feed. It's feeding you, and you're feeding off of it. Your information that you're gathering and taking in is just like food. You know what happens if you don't watch your diet, right? If you don't watch your diet, you're going to get fat. You're going to become unhealthy. You're going to have health issues. But if you focus and you watch what you put into your body, you watch your calories, you watch what you're eating, how often you're eating, then you could really take control of your health. Health is wealth. So, it starts in the mind. So going back to the attention, if you don't watch the information you're feeding yourself, then that's gonna cause all of your other systems to go out of whack, because your mindset is going to be focused on negative things. It's going to be focused on things that don't matter, things that aren't bringing you anything back. But when you refocus your attention into something that you're getting value from, something that you're able to actually grow from, something that you could learn from, something that could help you develop as a music producer and take you further, move a notch on your belt, move the needle a little bit, and push you in a direction that you're really trying to go. That's what you need to be focused on. Anything that you're consuming that's not helping you progress in life, or in what you really want to do, it's not making you feel great about yourself, not making you feel like you're getting anywhere, or it's not helping push you into what you're trying to pursue, it's not worth it. It's a waste of time, it's a distraction, and it's going to cause you to go in the opposite direction of your dreams. What you want to do, as I said, is focus your attention on progression. Put your thoughts, energy, your feelings into the music. Put it into your branding. Put it into your business, your music production business. You want to get placements? There's nothing wrong with that. Focus on how to do that. Get all the information that you need on that. There's plenty of resources out there, but are you consuming that? Or are you consuming what's not helping you? So that's why I built the Ape Army. Shout outs to my troops in the Ape Army. Salute. because we're building something to help each other. Iron sharpens iron. APE stands for Armor Power Evolution. Armor is your squad. That's your group. That's the people that ride with you. That's the ones that you bounce ideas off of. They're the people that give you that accountability. Like, yo, bro, you need to be doing this. Oh, hey, you need to shape this up a little bit, because they care about you. And they're working with you just like a team, right? It's just like a team. It's no different. It's a group. It's a community. That's what we're building here in the Ape Army. Power is your sound, the tools and the training that we give you to make sure that you're at the top of your game. I'm taking 25 plus years of my experience to put back into this platform, this army, this family, to give back and help, because I want to bring others up. That is my goal. And the second one, the third one is evolution, which is progression. As humans, as spiritual beings, our goal and our whole intention is to ascend, is to progress. Even in music, the whole idea of music is progression, right? You're progressing. The song must progress. That's what arrangement is about. The greatest producers know this. The song has to go somewhere. It has to take someone somewhere. Same thing with a movie. The movie must progress. We all have our own stories. Our stories we are a living progression. If you look at the universe as music like I do, you see this whole life thing is about progressing. Everything around you is progressing. Whether it looks like it or not, it is changing forms. It is transforming to become something better. So that's what this is really about, helping shape producers in the community into who they really want to become. And we do that, and that's what it's really about, man, at the end of the day. So that's why I created the Ape Army, so that I could stop focusing on all these things outside of what I really want to do, and I can pour my energy into others who are like me, that want to ride with me, and they're pouring back into me and everyone else in this hub that we're building. That's what it's really about. So we even created an app, right? There's an Ape Army app now. And the reason for that is because it's going to help you refocus and not be worried about distractions that have been eating away your attention and preventing you from progressing in the way that you really want to. The Ape Army, make sure you join it right now. You can join it for $1 with the Drum Tank plugin. That's the only entry into the Ape Army right now, is through the Drum Tank plugin. You get a 30-day free trial. Once you get the Drum Tank plugin, we send you the email welcoming you. You get to create your account and everything. And once you're in, you're a part of the squad. You can cancel anytime. If you get in and you feel that it's not for you, you still get the 30 days free. You still get the plugin, so you don't have to worry about anything. Once you cancel, you're out. You won't be billed or anything. But if you do decide to stay, we're going to be arming you with new tools. So there's the Drum Tank plugin. There's an Arsenal plugin that's dropping the second month. There's expansions for the Drum Tank plugin that you're going to get every month as a member in the Ape Army. And there's a lot more. There's a few other plugins that we're rolling out that are only going to be given to the Ape Army troops. So join the squad. I look forward to you becoming a troop. Like I said, it's only $1. Make sure you check out this video right here too, where I show you this banger that I made using the Drum Tank plugin and the Arsenal plugin, which I just revealed, right? This was a secret plugin reveal, and check it out, because you'll get to see the tool that you're going to get in your second month, a troop inside the Ape Army.